Hello everyone. In this video I want to talk about this idea of authenticity. Okay, so there is something called radical honesty, and radical honesty is basically when you are extremely honest all the time. So basically you don't lie whatsoever. And you can look into that. But I'm gonna be kind of making up a new term today called radical authenticity. And what radical authenticity is going to be about being yourself completely and unapologetically. But I'll explain what that means. And what it basically means to be radically authentic is it basically means that you are going to not take any advice from others on how to live your life. You are going to use your own mind, your own intuition, your own instincts, and you're going to really deprogram yourself away from the concepts that you have of how you should be living, or what's right, or what you should be avoiding. And you're going to basically come together for a unit of a soul, a person, and you are going to be living your life as radically authentic as possible. Now, as we grow up, as we all know, we have things that influence us, and these influences may or may not affect us for our whole lifetimes. So you have to really flush out all of the programming that's been done on you. So, for example, some people feel like they need to get married. I'm telling you, as a radically authentic practitioner, you don't have to get married, because there is no law in the whole entire universe that says you have to get married. Because a lot of people are told they have to get married from a young age. But then it gets even more intense, but even more subtle at the same time. So think about, like you have to do this activity, or you have to, maybe you were born into a family that is very athletic. You did sports, you played soccer from a young age, and now you kind of feel like you don't want to play soccer for whatever reason. And maybe your family and your friends still do it. Well, I'm telling you that as a radically authentic person who practices this, you can give up the entire soccer thing. In other words, don't be afraid to make changes to live in alignment with the person that you really are. Don't be controlled by others. If maybe down the same thought pattern as the soccer, maybe from a young age, people that you knew influenced you, or maybe even in an older age, influenced you that you have to do push-ups and sit-ups growing all the time, like every day, so you can be strong and healthy. Well, realize that there is no law in this universe that says you have to do that. So radical authenticity is all about ultimate freedom. You don't have to do anything. Literally, all you have to do to survive is to breathe air, eat, sleep, have shelter, things like that. But really just the basic necessities of life, food and water. And everything else is like decorations on the Christmas tree. You're a Christmas tree. Everything else that you do is decorations on top of it. Now, again, I want you to be free, so why not start unprogramming yourself? Starting today, go on a journey within. And, the enemy of freedom is people who try to enslave you. they try to make you feel like you're in bondage, or maybe you feel like they want to manipulate you. So manipulation is horrible, of course, and it's basically when people want to make you have to do something because they told you that you should be doing it for whoever reason, whether it's for you or maybe it benefits them. The point is that enough with that. I want you to feel ultimate freedom. And on top of this kind of stuff, that you have to realize that you don't have to do this, you don't have to do this, you don't have to have this job, you don't have to do this activity, you don't have to have this pet, you don't have to have these friends. You can have a whole other pet or a whole other friends or whatever. You can live your life however you want to. On top of the not doing the stuff that they kind of tell you to do, and you have to realize what is really necessary, because some people are really so programmed that they don't even know what it is that they have to be doing and what it is that they cannot do, because it's their choice, it's their life, it's their freedom. Another thing that you should be considering is that, do what you want to do. For example, this is probably true for a lot of people, I suspect, because I like reptiles, I like animals, pets. So I suspect that a lot of people from a young age maybe wanted a turtle or a snake, a dog, a cat, and they never actually ended up getting one because their parents said it's dangerous, or no, you don't want it for this reason or whatever. And you've went so many years up to now without actually having that as a pet. This is just one example of many. A lot of things that you wanted to try or do that you never got to because you were discouraged from it. Ask yourself, go within really and say, maybe there is a suppressed or repressed, or even just like a, feeling. There's something inside of you that maybe even an active one that you still want to do it, but you've been kind of nudged away from that, and now you're kind of programmed to not want to do it. So ask yourself, is that what you want? If it is what you want, do it. I highly recommend it. Ultimate freedom has to do with not doing what you don't want to do and doing what it is you do want to do. Thank you for watching. I'm going to be doing probably more videos on radical authenticity. Subscribe to my channel for more spirituality, self-improvement, mental health videos. See you later.